Last time on All Character Finishers Ranked, we covered all of the cyber ninjas in the Mortal Kombat franchise. However, there's one of these characters that deserved their episode and is one of the more interesting of the crew, that being Smoke. This secret warrior has been both a ninja and a robot during his span in the series, which made him a standout in the arcade. Today, we'll be looking at all 8 of Smoke's finishers, both human and robot, from the worst to the best.
Fight!
Good morning, afternoon, and evening, everyone. My name is Nick, and welcome to, or welcome back to the channel. If you haven't done so, consider subscribing to join the Wag Pack today, and for more finisher rankings and more Mortal content to come soon. Today, we're covering I'm not gonna try that. Today, we're covering Smoke, the character who was forced into the cyberization process. Originating from Prague, he is recruited by the Lin Kuei for his impressive ability to escape capture. Able to transform into a wisp of smoke, his talent was proved useful on countless missions. With his smoky powers, he has some interesting finishers in his fatality catalog, each of which will be ranked based on its creativity, pacing, impact on the series, and personality. Here are the ground rules for Thomas Vibrata. Oh hey, so that's how you pronounce it. Rule number 1, no brutalities will be included. Rule number 2, Mortal Kombat Armageddon finishers won't be included. Finally, rule number 3, no Triborg finishers will be included. If you haven't seen the video covering all the Cyber Ninjas, be sure to check this out over here. Like Noob Saibot, no need to worry about duplicate finishers as each are unique. To get that off my chest, Cyber Smoke's finishers were covered in the Cyber Ninja ranking. Like Cyrax and Sector's individual episodes, I'll dig deeper into the development behind each finisher and label some fun facts to not make it as repetitive upon continuous viewing. With that out of the way, grab your smoke bombs and hide behind some trees as we're going to rank all 8 of Smoke's finishers across all the titles he's appeared in. Number 8. After appearing as a secret fighter in Mortal Kombat 2, the developers added him as a secret variant in Mortal Kombat 3. Many fans were blown away with this version and wondered, what magic does this secret fighter from the previous game bring? With his mysterious moveset and insane combos, there's no way he couldn't deliver a great finisher, right?
Smoke wins. Fatality.
Oh, come on, are you kidding me? Taking the bottom spot is Uppercut. Yet again, the developers went and slapped together an extremely basic finisher, which is also what they did for Ermac. With his unique moves playing like a different variant of Scorpion, I'd expected better finisher for the secret fighter. For a newcomer, this leaves a bad first impression. Hopefully things will get better for his next finisher, right? Number 7. You know, maybe things do get better with the next title, Mortal Kombat Trilogy. I mean, this is the definitive version of the arcade classics put into one title. This game also added 2 awesome finishers for Scorpion and Classic Sub-Zero. If the developers could apply the same magic, we could also get another winner like Hellhand, right?
Smoke wins. Fatality.
Why? Number 7 barely gets better with Teleport Decapitation. Smoke just teleports and punches the head to explode. I mean, points for improvement, I guess? Of all the decapitations in Mortal Kombat 3 and Trilogy, this stands out as one of the weaker variants, but still not the absolute worst. This one just lost its head in the execution. Number 6. Time to jump to the cyberized variant of Smoke from Mortal Kombat 3. Though this was the second appearance of the character, this was the first time he was playable. With Smoke being promoted from Secret Encounter to Hidden Fighter in Mortal Kombat 3, we were expecting some fun finishers, even if many of these finishers were stinkers in comparison to Mortal Kombat 2. But many of us had thought, well, this is a secret fighter. What if he has an awesome fatality that rewarded us for unlocking him? What if this could be a real winner?
Smoke wins. Fatality.
Damn it! Spoke too soon. Bombing at number 6 is Grenade, aka we don't know what to do for this guy. Dropping a grenade into the mouth is a bit too Looney Tunes-y for me, and it is a bit of a disappointment for me, even back in the day when I saw this as a kid. As I mentioned in all 22 Cyber Ninjas ranked, I found this to be one of the worst Cyber Ninja fatalities. But as an overall Smoke fatality, I still think it's a pretty bad one overall. I'm happy to see the team manage to improve Smoke's fatalities as he made his way into the 3D era. No more bomb finishers from Smoke. Number 5. Speaking of mentioning the 3D era in the previous entry, we're jumping into our only PlayStation 2 era finisher with this list from Mortal Kombat Deception. This was the first title to highlight Smoke utilizing, well, Smoke in his moveset and giving him a proper role in the story of a Mortal Kombat game. In Deception, Noob Smoke were the sub-bosses before fighting Onaga, with Noob reprogramming Smoke to follow his mission, and with the 3D innovation, what did the team come up with for this cyberized fan favorite? Number 5 is Invisistrike. Not gonna lie, this one feels like a bit of a missed opportunity, but still an improvement over the classic trilogy finishers we've seen so far. With Smoke using Vapor as his main weapon, wouldn't it have been cool to take advantage of that? Instead of doing the hidden assassination, what if he just went inside them and made them break apart? Almost something similar to the Mortal Kombat New Era fan finisher right here. I think that would have been an awesome way to utilize the Vapor powers. Though it's better than some of the hidden assassination finishers, it's still a bit of a missed opportunity. Like the finisher, it's striking, but it's not a smash hit. Number 4. Let's close out the arcade trilogy with Human Smoke. To use a baseball analogy, Smoke's bottom 2 finishers were strikes, completely missing the mark. With the third Mortal Kombat trilogy finisher, we don't get a home run, but a solid hit.
Smoke wins.
Exploding our way into number 4 is Explosive Possession. If you thought a regular possession was bad enough, Smoke found a way to make it worse. Turning into a vapor to make the body go boom is quite unique and stands out among the roster. Though not amazing, I can appreciate it doing something different rather than punching a head off. This finisher was a good way to close out the human variant of Smoke. Number 3. But we aren't done looking at Smoke's finishers from the arcade trilogy. Before we shut down the cyber version of Smoke, let's go out with a bang, quite literally. Entering the top 3 is World Destruction. Of all the finishers from Mortal Kombat 3, this is considered one of the more memorable ones for being so over the top. Blowing up the planet is so absurd, but it's just funny. Though I bash some of these wacky finishers, I actually like this one. I've seen many talk about this finisher being a bit too absurd and they rank this one lower. I can understand where you're coming from, but this ranks higher just for the impact alone. It's an absolute blast. Number 2. We're finally looking at the critically acclaimed reboot, Mortal Kombat 9. This game brought back all the fighters from the original trilogy. This was the first time Smoke appeared in his human form in 18 years. With his big return, we were graced with 2 of his best fatalities. Of the last 2 finishers from this title, which will take the top spot? Well, let's find out. Taking the silver medal is Tremor. No, not that Tremor, but a possible remake of Smoke's Explosive Possession from Mortal Kombat Trilogy. Instead of making the body explode, Smoke passes through them and they just melt apart faster than a snowman in record-breaking heat. Cinematically, this one is also done really well. The cool 3-peat shot of the Smoke breaking the opponent apart to the slow reveal of them melting is just great. My favorite part is just where the top of the head just falls off and then the rest just follows suit. Unlike this finisher, it doesn't fall apart in the execution, and it is one of the best Smoke finishers to date. Number 1. Let's smoke out this list by looking at Mortal Kombat 9 one last time. With the first being a unique way to possibly recreate a classic from Mortal Kombat trilogy, our top spot innovates and makes for a memorable fatality.
Smoke wins. Fatality.
Our number 1 spot goes to Smoked Out. Of the smoke fatalities, this one is my absolute favorite. This finisher takes a lot of inspiration to Slipknot's Duality. He puts his fingers into their eyes, as it's the only thing that slowly stops the ache. However, the ache being smoke being pressed through their eyes and it melts them inside out. Quite a terrible way to go, and it's a unique way to burn the opponent to death. The final shot of them screaming as they melt is a great touch. Of all the ways people have been melted through the series, this is one of the best and unique ways to do it. For these reasons, this is what makes Smoked Out the number 1 smoke fatality of all time. So there you have all 8 of Smoke's finishers ranked from worst to best. Which smoke finisher was your favorite and which was your least favorite? Comment down below and I'll get back with you. As always, these are just my picks, not the definitive picks, and I would love to hear yours down below, so let's respect each other's rankings. Be sure to drop a like on this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe if you haven't done so. Your support means so much to me and I can't thank you all enough. I've been looking at many of your comments regarding character rankings and other video ideas. First off, thank you so much for those. I've made sure to include those in the next set of videos, so check out the content calendar releasing this Friday. Be sure to come back in 2 weeks, Monday, August 15th at 8 AM, for another character finisher ranking. It's a character ranking you won't see coming. Well, that's just what I'm sensing. As always, thank you so much for tuning into this video. My name is Nick, and remember to have an amazing day.